for Norning. I'm shattered. I'm currently on the floor of my brother's mate's place, because we've got a visit to our dad later on today, but my brother's got to be back the same day, so it means I'm going to be driving for about 9 hours for a 4-hour visit. I'm sure it'll be worth it, but I could really do with some sleep, which I can't seem to get, partly because I'm all bunged up with lurgy, and partly because I can't stop thinking about a girl. Actually, that girl in question had the lurgy, and, well, it's probably because I kissed her that I caught it, so actually this is probably all about the girl. Cheers, bro. Just what I need before 4 hours of early morning driving. You see, about 3 weeks ago, one of my best friends became my girlfriend, in the sweetest way possible too. She paid me a surprise visit, helped me with some jobs I needed to do. She also gave me this silver plectrum inscribed with the Saint of Travel, who I need to call on a lot, and also the lyrics to a song by one of my favourite bands, and, well, it's a pick on a chain, which means I can't lose it as easily as I do all of my other picks. It's such a thoughtful gift, and it's so very me, and, well, basically, she's done all of the things that I would try and do for a partner, but I've been so busy at the end of this year that I haven't had a chance to do anything back for her, and we didn't even get to go on a first date before she and her parents went off to Cyprus to see in the new year. And the thing is, since she's been gone, I've been starting to have second thoughts about whether I want to do this dating thing with her at all.
Pretty much every relationship I've had in the past ended around this time of year, and, well, those girls might have spoken with me about staying friends, but it never happened, because, it's just like, awkward, isn't it? I feel that I've spent loads of time and money on relationships that just came to nothing.
So, this is about you not being bothered to go into a relationship?
It's more like, okay, this girl is one of my best friends, if not the best friend I have, and when I've done romantic stuff for girls in the past, they've said they've enjoyed it at the time. Well, yeah, but later on, when we started having arguments, they would use it as evidence about how I was really manipulative or effeminate, or it would just be an excuse for them to go off me, and I don't want this girl to go off me. Never.
Yeah, but it's all about being in the moment. I mean, whenever I've done romantic things for girls I've dated in the past, it made them feel really special. It showed them that I wasn't just going to move on to the very next girl that came in. And if they felt the same way about me, it could be wasted. You've already said yourself that this girl's got romantic gestures for you.
Yeah. Yeah, she has. How many girlfriends have you had then, Giles?
6 or 7.
And, how many long-term?
1.
Right. While my brother spends time with our dad, I've been having to do some work, and I've been doing all of this thinking about my brother's thoughts on romance. But I wanted some more experienced viewpoints on the matter, so I chose to ask some Gratitcasters for their thoughts. Let's see. Charlie says it's the little things that matter, and also that you shouldn't give to receive. I don't think my girl gave because she expected anything back. But here, Jason agrees with my brother that romantic gestures show how special you consider the other person to be. She's already shown me how special I am to her, and I sure want to do the same for her. But, Anna doubts a relationship will last long if a partner does some overblown romantic gesture, because it's so unnecessary. Must it be necessary, then? But Becky says they can set the tone for the rest of a relationship. You know, I think that's what this time of year is supposed to be about as well, isn't it? About setting the tone for the year ahead. My friend definitely set the tone that she wants to be with me this year, and, well, I want to set a tone back that says, you're my best friend, and I want you in my life no matter what. And what would say that better than sharing the New Year's kiss? Only She's in Cyprus at the moment. Okay, luckily the flight leaving tomorrow is the cheapest this week. Actually, it's not too expensive a gesture if I get a flight from Birmingham and a flight back the following day to Manchester. All I need to do is leave my brother's house by 5 AM. That's doable. That's doable. I want to have you in my life no matter what. No matter what. So waking up this morning was a bit of a struggle, but I managed to get to the car just a few minutes after 5, which was the time I needed to leave, and there was frost everywhere, except on the windscreen. I'm going to take that as a sign that the universe thinks I'm doing the right thing. It's a bit slippy though. Thanks Mum for the almond chocolate Christmas present, and thanks to Sam, Jamie's mate, for the apple. That's my breakfast. Gotta thank Boxcard too for getting me some free travel miniatures to keep me going. And just before we went to sleep last night, I asked Jazz if I was doing the right thing, and he said that he trusted my gut. And you know, I do too, because I think this is the first relationship I've had that's actually grown out from a friendship, and a really good friendship. I think that's what makes it so right. You know, we've already discovered that we share so many of the same interests, passions, drives, hobbies, pastimes. We have similar senses of humour, and it kind of makes it sound like I'm going out with myself. I'm really not though. I mean, for a start, she's way better looking than I am. And maybe a better way of putting it is that any interests that we don't share are still compatible. We still appreciate each other. We have a lot of respect for what each other do. That just gives this one some real potential. I really want to see this one work, because I think it will. I really think it will. I suppose the reason why I'm flying out to see this girl is because I want to say I love you. I want to say thank you to her, because she's been my best friend for all of last year. She's been so inspirational, and I honestly can't think of a better way to start 2015 than putting her in my arms. She's also been a really big supporter of the Graticast, and in that vein, I guess I should probably ask a few of the folks around here if they can count some blessings with me. I'm going to start with this chap who I've met next to me. His name's Matt. Hello, Matt. Hello, Jim. Hi.
Well, I'm just basically like to say that I'm grateful for my good health, I suppose, good health of my family. My girlfriend Georgina, I wish she was here, but unfortunately she wouldn't make it. Yeah, going out to see my parents with my brother, out to Cyprus. They retire over there, so we're going to go visit them. Thank them for their good health.
Yeah, because we were having a little bit of a chat about the reason why I do these YouTube videos, and so you know all about the ME and stuff. And
My father wasn't too well when he first went over, just the whole mood of it all. But thankfully he's all right now. He's recovered,
so Cyprus kind of helped him with that. So.
I would think so. Yeah.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Well, thank you very much for sharing. That's been great.
No worries. Thank you.
Thank you. I'll start by asking who you are. Who are you?
Andy.
Hiya, Andy. What have you got to be thankful for recently?
2 beautiful kids.
They are 2 beautiful kids.
Hi.
Hi. I'm going to try and guess. Your name is Big One Direction fan, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah? And your name is really like looking at clouds, yeah?
Or animal.
Okay, right, we'll go with animal. And is it your first time on a plane as well? No. That'll explain why you've been able to be so brave.
Yeah.
And why are you all heading out to Paphos?
That's where I live.
That's where you live?
Yeah.
Alright, that's pretty cool. Is it a nice place to live?
Yeah, it's not bad. I'm going to go, my mum lives out there.
Uh-huh.
I'm going to go see my mum.
So the kids on holiday? Grand. Well, I hope you enjoy it. Thanks very much for sharing your time with us, folks.
Bye.
So hi, who are you?
I'm Jenny.
Hello, Jenny. And what have you got to be thankful for recently?
I'm thankful for a beautiful family and my amazing friends and just the blessings of life.
They are the blessings of life. That's great. Why are you flying out to Paphos?
Just for a holiday before the children go back to school.
So it's a holiday with the beautiful family.
And the amazing friends.
And the amazing friends also, who don't want to be seen on camera, so we won't turn the camera that way, but, which they can be grateful for. Thank you very much for sharing. Cheers. What have you guys got to be thankful for recently, apart from, a safe flight that's brought us here?
We are thankful for our son who was born in 2014.
Wow.
Yeah. So we are very grateful and very blessed with a healthy child.
Yeah, he's going to be seeing his first new year in then, yeah?
Yes, it's his first year. And we're also thankful we had a great year, amazing family and friends around us.
Brilliant. Well, thank you ever so much for sharing all of that. And is this...
Christian.
This is Christian.
Yeah, that's the beautiful, pretty baby boy.
Howdy, Christian, who's already camera shy.
Very
Catch up on that jet lag.
This is the greatest achievement a human being can have in a lifetime. So that's really blessed and thankful for us.
Fantastic. Cheers, folks. Right. Well, I made it safely to Cyprus, which is definitely something to be thankful for. At least if this all goes pear-shaped, I'll be in Cyprus. But I haven't actually worked out how I go on from here to find her yet. Maybe a slight flaw in the plan. But checking on the map using the free Wi-Fi in the airport, which I'm also very thankful for, it turns out it'd be 20 minutes away by car or taxi, or 2 hours away walking. I think walking for 2 hours would be fine. That would still get me to her before the end of the year. Or else I might see if I can hire a car. Okay, well, I've decided to walk. Partly because, I'm in no rush. And also because the deposit on hiring a car was rather more steep than I can afford right now. So, yeah, let's go find my girl. Just found this bench for a quick rest, and I have to say, what a view, eh? Okay, so it turns out the sat-nav takes you on a road that isn't built yet. Fortunately, I met a couple of kind policemen who have directed me to the beach, which should be the fastest, if not necessarily the safest, way to the hotel. So, right now I am very thankful to the moonlight. Makes the path pretty clear, so this should be a doddle. If not, let me know when someone finds this camera. Okay, I may be a teeny bit nervous about how close the tide is at the moment, and the fence on the other side, but I think it's still doable. Ah, look at that. Clear beach. Close tide. Who's gonna win? Oh. Nope. That was a puddle. And I'm very grateful to whoever put that fence there, because what they've done is flatten the ground so I don't have to walk on those rocks. Look at that. I love how the restricted area sign is in English first, as if they expect someone from our part of the world would be more likely to do something stupid. Sandy bit now. I'm beginning to wonder a little bit why there is a fence on one side of me and the sea on the other. Are they trying to stop something from getting out? Or something from getting in? Ooh. Ancient ruins. That's not creepy at all. Now I
can't help keep thinking to myself that if this were a sci-fi story, this would be where I'd meet the monster. If this were a suspense story, this would be where I'd get ambushed. And, well, if this were a love story, at the end of this journey, I'd meet the love of my life. I'm gonna say I'm in that last genre, don't you think? Whoa. Okay, it has to be said, that is slightly unnerving. Then again, in a weird way, it's kind of reassuring. Now that the fence has gone, a little bit more at the mercy of the elements, and trudging over rocks, sand, and grass. Must be nearly there though, surely. This is what I'm walking on. What was that? Looked like a big mouth wanting to eat me. Ah! Oh no, it's probably trying to eat that thing. Fair enough then. Okay. We're just about had enough of walking across this treacherous terrain with nothing but the moon for company and the sound of the sea and a stupid jacket to wear at this time of year. I think it's about time I arrived at the hotel, don't you? Well, here I am. I've made it to start the next chapter of my life. I hope the start goes well. I'm sure it will. But I do want to thank my brother for the encouragement. I want to thank Thomson Airways for getting me here. I want to thank all of the police who haven't taken my camera off me when they've seen me recording around airports. All of the people who gave their gratitudes to keep me motivated and my spirits up on the way here. And well, you guys for watching and being great Graticasters and letting me know just how stupid and potentially promising this stupid plan of mine is. I'd also like to thank monsters for not existing. Okay, well, here goes. Let's go tell a girl I love her and want to be with her for the start of 2015. Actually, I'm bloody thirsty. I think I'll get a drink first.
If you enjoyed this video, please like it, share it, and check that you're subscribed to our channel. Subscribing is totally free, but by doing so, you'll help us direct some of YouTube's advertising revenue into biomedical research against the disease of ME. Why not also share what you're grateful for in the comments here or on our social media? You might get a shout out in our next video. Stay thankful, and ciao for now.